Hi guys, it is Lauren with The Body Benefits. I am here with your full body cool down. So if you've just worked out, you're nice and warm, those muscles are all pliable, let's get in there and start to work out some of the knots. Go ahead, take a deep breath in, reach your arms up and overhead. Hands interlace, exhale, press them towards the front of the room. Arch through the spine. Inhale, press them back up to the ceiling. Exhale, press them forward. Tuck of the chin. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands come out to a T. As hands come out to a T, begin to turn the fingers so they're pointing up. You have a long tendon that runs from here all the way here. Maybe you feel it like this. Because we do a great job of doing this. We don't always do a great job of doing this. So go ahead, open up, inhale, and exhale. Let's get into it. All right, we are going to find a foam roller. I am always, as always, using the Rolga. We're just going to come into a gentle low back foam roll. So plant your feet, start to bring the foam roller down behind your back. As you bring it down behind your back, I'm just going to lift up onto it. Core and glutes are slightly engaged here. I'm going to keep my forearms down and just gently roll forward and back. So I'm tucking my chin to help through my neck. If you need that extra support, you will have to engage through the core more. Take one hand behind you. Always make sure that you switch, but I prefer to keep my hands down, engage through my core lightly, and keep my neck protected. Now, as you're here, if you have a tight spot in that low back, maybe you start to lean gently over to that side. So right now, I'm leaning over to my left with my knees, barely, and then I'm going to slowly roll forward and back. Forward, and back. Breathing through. Then come back to center, doing the other side. Roll forward and slightly back. You've got this. Two more breaths. And go ahead, begin to set the hips down. And then we're going to start to roll back. Feels so good. Roll forward. Roll back. And then roll forward. Let the seat come down. You're going to press yourself up to seated. Now, we are going to move onto the hamstrings. So the hamstrings, the backs of the legs. I am going to bring my leg onto the foam roller. Hands come behind, the opposite foot plants down. Gently start to roll forward and back, same thing. Now, if you have the Rolga, this is slightly easier for the hamstring because it's wider. This is going to be a little bit more targeted. So if you really want to dig in, start to roll forward and back. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, set the hips down. We are going to move to the calves and the feet. Now, we are going to do one leg and then come back around to do the second leg. For this, I really like the calves to sit right here. This is brave of me, taking this onto the wood floor. I honestly have the tightest calves. If I lift my body, that's almost too much. It's almost too much bringing my body weight there. Now, if I come here on, like that's a lot for me. So all I need to do is straighten through my knee and then bend my knee. And then I just move the foam roller down my calf, oh my gosh, as I need to. I swear, you guys, I do this every day, but I also teach fitness classes every day, so I get real tight real quick. I also deal with hypermobility, and so sometimes these muscle groups that feel like they're really tight are just weak, and so that's a whole other situation. But yeah, it's good times, you guys. But it really is. Foam rolling has really helped my life a lot, so I hope it helps yours. Good. 2 more breaths. And last one. Go ahead, start to release that leg. Now, we are going to come to the feet. You want a smaller ball, like a bouncy ball. You're going to bring the ball onto the foot or under the foot and then just kind of roll around. I'm not taking it too organized today. If you want, you can start at the pad of your big toe, go side to side. I personally, after a workout, I like to really hit the arch of my feet and the heel of my foot. If you want to be a little bit more targeted, like if you are trying to target right here, not the tendon, not the bone, but right under, as you feel sometimes as the foot releases, you're like, oh, but now it's still tight in the calf. You can always go back to the calf using a lacrosse ball. Oh my gosh. You're going to hear me like yelp. Yeah, right there. Like I just have to rest my leg on it. I don't have to put any pressure. So there's always that option. Or you can just stay with the bouncy ball under the foot. You've got 2 more breaths here. Good, last one. And release. You're going to find that foam roller again. Bring it under your hamstring. As you bring it under your hamstring, hands come behind you. Press the other foot into the mat or ground, and you're just going to gently lift the hips. You still have slight engagement here in the glutes and the core to help you move. I've got this. Rolling forward and back. 2 more breaths. And go ahead, set your hips down, finding the foam roller under the calf. Now, you know your options. If you really want to take a lacrosse ball under your calf, you always can. Yay! It's a lot. About 2 breaths. Last one. And set your hips down. We're going to move to the foot. So as you move to the feet, start to take the ball under the pad of your big toe, roll it to the right, or I needed to roll mine to the right. You may not. Roll it underneath the pinky toe. And then you can start to hit that arch, kind of rolling, moving the foot in a circular motion. Always, if you feel the foot release and you need to hit that calf again, you can, finding your lacrosse ball or a tennis ball, whatever feels best. Last breath and release. Now, we're going to come to a shoulder release. You will need a lacrosse ball or your foam roller. We're going to start with the foam roller. It's going to come behind us, and it's going to come right underneath our shoulders. Hands are going to come behind the head. As hands come behind the head, you can lift the hips to bring more pressure here. And you're going to start to roll forward and back. Just right along the shoulders. So or not on the shoulder, but along the spine, hitting the shoulders. Now, as your hands are wide, elbows are wide behind the head, set the hips down, start to lean to one side, come back to center, lean to the other side, maybe a soft little twist, like it's the softest of twists. I barely look like I'm twisting. Come back to center. Now, as you come back to center, start to set the hands down by your sides. Lift up. As you lift up, I'm going to take the foam roller out. Now, as I take the foam roller out, I'm going to take the ball behind me. And then when I lay down onto it, it's going to be right under my shoulder. In my rhomboids here. Oh my goodness. Now, I start in the rhomboids, and I'm going to go forward and back, and then forward and back. It's always fun when I've done upper body the day before and I do this. It really is fun because I'm able to roll out my upper body. Use your breath. You've got 2 more. And go ahead, start to lift up, move the ball to the other side. I prefer to get it under me once I get on the mat, kind of lean to one side, roll it under. Oh my goodness gracious. And then slowly start to roll forward and back. Side to side on that ball, forward and back, whatever is feeling best to your body. Now remember, if you feel any discomfort, immediately back off. Any numbness, any tingling, back out of it. So right now I'm just rolling up and then I'm rolling back down. Working on that range of motion. Oh my goodness. That one's tight. 2 more breaths. And go ahead, take that ball out. You're going to find your foam roller again. Bring it underneath your head, so right along the neck. Just taking some neck supported stretches before we end. Deep breath in. Exhale. Start to turn the head to one side. Come back. Exhale, turn the head to the other side. Come back. Begin to turn. Come back to center. Turn. And come back to center. Last one, turn. Back to center. And turn. Come back to center. Allow the hands to come down by your sides. Press your hips, or not your hips, press your body up. And as you come back to center, you're going to bring the hands to the knees, ending similar to how we began. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, tuck the chin. Finding mobility in the spine here. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up. And that was class today, you guys, for our full body cool down roll. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at info@thebodybenefits.com and we will try to answer them. Thanks, guys. Bye.